schedule for this weekend's a little bit different. Me and Mark have a seminar on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Today is Saturday. Saturday is typically lower body squat day for me. I got my squats in a day early all by myself. So I'm gonna bench today, which is normally Sunday. Then we got the free seminar here locally on Sunday. We're here with Charlie Zamora, owner of Caffeine Kilos, Warriors CrossFit in El Grove, California, and he just has a light session, so he's just gonna get a little fired up.
Little creatine and Monster. Just an easy train day.
That's not bad. I thought it was pre-workout. I wouldn't put it past you, but creatine's fine too.
Well, I might throw some pre-workout in there. We'll see. Like right now, it's right here. Probably about right here is where I'll throw some pre-workout.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, once you get to like 3 or 4 plates.
Yeah, then I'll be ready.
What you got today? Last day before nationals, squat day.
Yeah, I'll probably squat a little bit. Legs been kind of not feeling the best.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something heavy before I took off because I've been traveling for like 6 days.
Yeah. Fuck Wheaties, breakfast of champions. Oh, buddy.
Can I get a hey now? Fred Flintstone is rolling over in his grave right now.
Fred Flintstone's about to get high on Monster.
Fucking Fruity Pebbles. He's gonna leave a mark.
Hit up some easy reps on the bench, overhead press. Now time to fuel up. It's one of my favorite places. Oh, it's all steamy. Chicken, broccoli, shrimp, tons of rice. What'd you get, Danny boy?
Little Mahjong special here.
This is a local spot. The Capitol's right across the street. What'd you get, lady?
Mongolian chicken and rice.
No oil, huh?
No oil.
Because you're trying to get jacked, huh?
Yeah. Jack.
I'm trying to be a little less fat. Steamed chicken here.
Steamed chicken, extra oil.
Yeah.
Relaxing day. Just grabbed a foot massage. Now we're gonna go to a movie. And here's my top secret. Everybody knows I love popcorn. I'm not typically very cheap or frugal, but when you can be, I love popcorn, and also it's a little healthier. So I buy this popcorn right here. Was it Jolly Time? Oh yeah, Jolly Time. Throw it in this giant bag. And the only reason to ever go on a date is because they carry purses, and they can carry that and my Diet Dr. Pepper in their purse because my fanny pack already has my camera, so I can't fit my popcorn in there.
You have to let the popcorn cool so it doesn't burn the bag.
I did that once, and it literally melts the bag, and then you ruin a whole bag of popcorn. And look at little Bella with a ripped ACL. Bella, if you guys did not know, was a wide receiver in the NFL until she ripped her ACL, and now all she can do is limp around the house. She might get all depressed because her performance days are over, huh, Bella? Change of plans, we forgot that the US-Mexico game was on. I wouldn't call myself a huge soccer fan, but I like soccer. I like watching international soccer. I like watching good players. It's obviously the US, so I like to watch that. The movies are going to be around forever. The only difference is now I get to eat my popcorn out of this fancy bowl and sit on this lazy couch and watch this game. Tomorrow morning, seminar. I'll bring the camera. Who knows how many people will be there or what's going on. But me, Mark, maybe our boy Marcus is coming to help out. And then we'll probably grab a lunch and watch some football. I'll take you along with me. Good night.
The assist by John Stockton. I just want to, first of all, just say that it's really cool to be here. It's cool to be in an environment like this where there's a gym that's dedicated pretty much strictly to powerlifting. So try to find like-minded people that have similar goals to yourself and gravitate towards that. Anybody else that's not with it, you're going to have to eliminate, because you can't, it's going to be hard for you to continue to make progress if you have other people or a lifting partner who's not showing up on time or who's constantly complaining about injuries and stuff like that. That's why these environments exist. That's why I came up with Super Training nearly 10 years ago, was to basically accommodate my own needs for my own selfish reasons. It was started, and I knew that I couldn't be as good as I wanted to be by myself. And so I really appreciate being here today. It's great being in an environment like this where everyone's fired up to learn. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come out to this event today. Those of you that haven't paid yet, make sure you see Sandy. I'm not sure where she went. Oh, she's over there. Just $250. The reason why I do this shit for free is because it's important to spread the knowledge, and I just feel like it's basically my mission to make the world a better place to live. And it's hard to do that when money is associated with that. It makes it difficult for people to see the true value of this. But for today, we're going to go over bench press, squats, and deadlifts. I have a saying that if you walk with a lame, you will develop a limp. And that's why I hang with my boy Silent Mike here. Silent Mike has deadlifted 633 pounds at 198 pounds. He is currently getting ready to do a USAPL meet, a drug-tested event. I don't know how he's going to pass the test. The guy's eating so many donuts, it's ridiculous. That's definitely going to show up on the test that they do. But he's an accomplished lifter. He's a strong lifter, somebody who works his ass off. And I just want to reiterate each and every time, I'm going to say it probably a million times today, it's important that you guys understand that you are not going to get to where you want to get to unless you're around people that want to get better, people that want to be the best. So I'll give Silent Mike the floor here for a little bit.
Just to kind of reiterate what Mark was talking about if you walk the lane, you'll develop a limp. That's something that is easily understood, but sometimes hard to follow through on. You know, I was stuck in the same position, maybe many of you are, maybe not the gym owner here, because he just started his own fucking mission to make his own gym, but I was in a commercial gym, I was making gains, I was doing all right, I was following programs, I was eating well, I was getting stronger, but like Mark said, to really take your game to the next level, and that doesn't mean we're all going to be world record holders, that just means mental and physical progress, right? We all got in this for some weird addiction to feel some pain and get better. This is one of the few things, the few hobbies in the world that you physically make yourself better at. You can go hunting and become a better shooter, but it's not the same. You're literally molding your body and your mind to get stronger and better over time, slowly, for arguably the rest of your life. Mark and I talk about a lot of times that one of our goals is to be 70 years old and still squat 315 pounds. You know, you see all those videos of older gentlemen or ladies online, and it's fucking awesome. It's something everybody can do to some extent. Even if you have some kind of injury or something holding you back, you could probably bench, squat, or deadlift, maybe not all three. And so that's why it's a special sport, and that's why we're here, excited to share it with you guys.
Mike and I have tried a lot of different training methods. Right now he's working with Jeremy Hamilton, who broke the all-time 220 record. I'm working with Chad Wesley Smith. I've worked with Ed Cohn. We both worked with Eric Spoto, Brandon Lilly, Josh Bryan. Don't be afraid to try to communicate with some of these people. And don't be afraid to invest in yourself. You might have to pay some money to do some of these things, but don't be afraid to invest that money into it, because time is money, and the faster that you get to where you want to go to, the better off you're going to be. But what you want to do to initiate the squat is you're kind of doing two things at the same time, and that's what gets to be a little bit confusing about it. You're bending at the knees and you're also shoving your hips back. And the reason why you're shoving your hips back in the first place is just so that your knees don't travel too far forward. Your knees can travel forward, your knees can go past your toes in some situations. It's totally fine. You're not going to die, you're not going to go to hell, you're not going to go to jail. But it could tweak your knee a little bit.
Yeah, just the same idea. The thing's kind of practice. Mark's been lifting, I don't know, 50 years. I've been trying to power lift maybe 7 to 10 years. In every session, there's sets and reps that I want to get done, and there's one thing with my form I want to get better. I focus on that one thing. All right, next Tuesday on my squat, I'm going to focus on getting my core as tight as I can. On my bench, I'm going to work on my elbow tuck. On my deadlift, I'm going to work on making sure my back's flat. Because everybody has multiple issues with their lifts. Everybody lifts in different ways, but you can't fix all things at once. So just focus on one thing each week to get better at in your form, and to get better at with strength-wise. Because there's kind of 2 or 3 different ways to get strong. One's to be more proficient at your lift, and then 2 is actually just to gain strength and muscle size. So if you kind of work at both at the same time, over time, that's probably the best way to get strong.
Conventional deadlift is your feet close, your hands outside of your feet. Sumo deadlift we'll get to in a moment. Here's conventional deadlift. A couple of key factors here. All I really ever ask anybody to do is to try to keep their back flat. And you want to try to get your hips lower than your shoulders. You want your stomach tight. And you want to try not to shit yourself. So those are the 4 key ingredients for deadlifting. Back flat, hips lower than the shoulders, stomach tight. Sometimes you want to get your stomach tight before you even get to the bar. Each person can be a little different on how they want to execute that. Some people like to breathe before they get down to the bar. Other people like to grab the bar and then breathe. There's no wrong or right way there. It's just going to be a preference. Some people like to try to start their deadlift a little bit more from the bottom, or they'll kind of squat down in position and lift it upward. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but some people do that pretty effectively. And other people will deadlift a little bit more like this. We grab the barbell. You ladies got a good view back there? Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Take a photo or... So Mike just basically hinged at the hips. All that is just bowing forward from the hips. And then he grabbed the barbell with his hands. And now we're going to use our hands, our arms, our upper and mid back to get ourselves in a position. So he's basically going to pull himself downward into position. He's in position now, and then he's just going to pick the weight up. You don't want to see a lot of space between where your arms are and where the rest of your body is. So if you watch him from the side here, he's going to kind of tuck his elbows into the side as much as he possibly can, because he doesn't want to have me tickle his armpits, which happens all the time. It's get a little weird around there. But if you look at what's going on here, he's getting tight through the lats, he's getting tight through the upper and mid back, and now his back is completely flat through here. If he just lets his arms go loose, do a set where your arms go loose, and there's a lot of space through here, and then with a heavier weight, once he even gets to 3 plates, it's going to be really hard for him to even get to a good lockout position because he started so rounded, so hunched over. On a sumo deadlift, it's important that you point your toes out a little bit. And the reason for that is you want to try to make room for your knees. Make room for your knees traveling forward. If your feet are pointed too straight ahead and you go to bend down, you'll kind of kick the weight forward. The other thing we need to remember here is that we need to kind of push a lot of our weight back, because again, if we push our weight forward, the knees will travel forward, the shins will travel forward, and we'll be kicking the weight forward, which happens quite a bit in sumo deadlift. So you want to make sure that you're squatting back, that you're squatting down. And he's going to, again, the same technique we used earlier for the conventional deadlift, he's going to use here for the sumo deadlift. We're looking for all the same things: back flat, stomach tight, hips lower than shoulders, trying to crack yourself. Good.
So you just crushed a seminar, and now what are you about to do?
Lay off me, I'm starving. Carnitas fries. I got this Swiss melt thing going on, Swiss cheese.
Was that Wagyu? That's kind of fancy.
Yeah, Wagyu. And then some mushroom. I got it without the onions just because I don't like onions.
Because you already had garlic wings, you don't want to mess up your breath too bad.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too awful.
Who invited this hobbit?
That little fat guy over there? I don't know.
What'd you get, little fat guy? Blue cheese, that's healthy for you. Don't you have to make a weight class in about a week?
5 weeks out.
Is it really 5 weeks? That's like 3. It's mid-October.
4.
So this is gonna help him reach the 220 weight class. He's currently weighing 184.
242s.
I tried to go the healthy route here.
It looks disgusting. Look at him. Get the camera back on him. Can you check out that beard? Look at that thing. God knows what's in there.
Yeah, just a little pigeon pops out.
Yeah, bird or something.
Crushed a seminar. That's it. I'm gonna do this, eat this burger, then I'm gonna go to bed for the rest of my life. Until we meet again, my friends. Let's go!